to wait for some people to join in. All right, we already have one. I did mention this like 15 minutes ago, so hopefully some people are already knowing about this and joining in. We already have some. So, all right, awesome. Oh, hi. Hello. So, all right, why am I doing a Periscope video? For no necessarily reason. Just figured, what the hell, it's on Periscope. I haven't been on a while. I did say to you guys that I do want to do these videos at least every now and then. I don't hate Periscope. I just hate when I'm out and about and the video quality is bad. But here in the library, not so bad. We do have Wi-Fi and everything like that, and everything looks okay. So I figured I'd also kill two birds with one stone. Have you seen The Room? Do you own it? I have not seen The Room. I would pick it up if I came across it for cheap. If I was ever out and about and saw a copy of it, I would definitely get it. But no, I haven't seen it. Someday I will see The Room. I've certainly seen reviews on it. I know it's pretty bad. The Blu-ray is $40. I'm like, yeah. Love your movie room. Thank you. Yeah, $40. I'm not doing that. So, like I said, I was going to kill kind of two birds with one stone because few videos ago, I showed something and some of you guys were asking about this, and I said I would mention it, and I was like, well, how am I going to do this? I'm not going to do a whole video on it, so I will just say this. And this gap right here, some of you guys are questioning this. You are so cool. Well, that's absolutely true. I agree. I was showing off my new, right here, my new Windows 95 computer, my new Windows 95 computer. When I was showing that off, you guys saw that I had some blank spaces right here, and you guys were like, what's up with that? What's up with that is the fact that I took these shelves right here. These shelves right here actually used to have my UMDs on it, and I started my collection over here instead. Windows 95 was the best, and it was good. So my collection actually, my DVD collection actually starts down there, goes across here. The Room has some of the worst movie sex scenes in history. I'm sure it does. It goes over here, and then it's going to start over here. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually in the process of cataloging all of my DVDs. When I moved from, for anybody out there who's been following me since I was over in the condo, since I started doing these videos, anybody? No? All right, probably not. It was a long time ago. So when I first started doing these videos, I was over in, I remember that. Okay, cool. I was over in a condo before I lived in this house. And when I moved from the condo to this house, I actually cataloged all my stuff. Because I had all my stuff already cataloged, but I always watch your videos. Thank you. But I redid my website. When I redid my website, I re-cataloged everything. And at the time, it wasn't too bad. My collection was big, but it wasn't like this big, so it wasn't that big of a deal. All my VHS, Blu-rays, Laserdiscs, everything like that got cataloged on the move over here. As I moved stuff over, I cataloged it. Not a big deal. But I did have a ton of DVDs still. Just like I do now, I had a ton of DVDs, and I never got around to cataloging them. Yes, my VHS. Lots and lots and lots of VHS. 3 rows of it, and then some up here as well. So I never got around to actually cataloging all this. All my DVDs, so now Hobby Lobby have the movie and TV deco. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to put that. I do have, that's like the only movie decor I've gotten from like a Hobby Lobby. I really don't have room for anything else. But, so I never got around to cataloging all my DVDs. So what I'm doing now, since I've moved some stuff, since I've started my DVD collection over onto these shelves, and that's where they start now, I had this gap to fill in. I was just going to, move everything over. So when your library going to become a video store? Never. People can't. I don't rent my videos. I don't let people borrow my videos. No, you can't do that. So I had this gap, and I was going to fill it in. But what I decided to do was, since I'm cataloging all them, I'd say about 50% of this collection is already cataloged, because 50% of this is just from the last few years when I moved over here. So it's already been cataloged, but 50% of it has not been cataloged. So what I'm doing is I'm going to fill in this gap as I catalog stuff. So as you can see, I've already finished A, B, C's, and D's. I'm just working on E's. So as I do a few more E's, I'll just slide them in there and eventually slide everything over until I'm done. So it's a good way to know where I've left off, because it was a little difficult. I had to maybe keep one of these out or something like that to know where I left off. Now I know where I left off just by filling in this gap. So ever bought anything from Warner Archives? I have, actually. I don't usually, but they're having a good sale a couple years ago. It was it brought everything down to like $10. And I think $10 is an okay price for a DVD-R. I think that's the price DVD-R should be. They should never be above $10, because it's a DVD-R. It's poor quality poor quality product than a standard DVD. So Yeah, DVD-R should always be $10. I think it's ridiculous when I go into the websites and see like DVD-R $40. I'm like, what? No. So I have bought some. I do own a bunch of DVD-Rs. Some I've gotten like just found out in the wild actually, but I have bought a few, and I'll probably buy more if good deal ever comes around. What? No. What? You don't like the fact that I bought from Warner Archives? Is that what we're knowing? I don't know. So what was I lose my train? That's what I think of Periscope. I lose my train of thoughts when I'm talking to or when I'm reading all your comments. I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, one thing I hate about, do you guys notice this? A lot of companies will release stuff to like DVD-R, and you think, okay, that's the only way this is going to get, I never trust people when narrowing movies and returning, renting out movies. No, I never, that's why I never rent out movies. Ever notice how some companies, I think like I want to say maybe Fox or is it MG, somebody's doing this, maybe Warner Brothers or whatever, they're putting movies out on DVD-R, and you get all excited. You're like, okay, this is on DVD-R, very cool. It's the only way this is ever going to be released outside of like VHS or something because it's on DVD-R. They're not going to release it the standard DVD. That's why they're doing it this way. All right. And then like a year later, it gets released as standard DVD. Have you guys seen that? That drives me nuts. I mean, I'm glad it gets a proper DVD release. That's awesome. But why release the DVD-R at all then? That bugs me because then anybody who bought the movie on DVD-R should automatically get like a free copy of the movie on DVD, because most people, at least reasonable I would be, if I bought a DVD-R, it's because I assumed that's it. That's how it's going to get released. They're releasing a DVD-R because we're not getting a proper DVD release, and then all of a sudden they do a proper DVD release. That's just BS, and they really should give you a free. I think everybody should get sent a free copy of that DVD they purchased the DVD-R version of. So that's just my opinion on that. So no, I'm not a big fan of DVD-R. Well, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about DVD-R because I understand why the companies do it. The companies put stuff on DVD-R that just is not selling good in stores, and because it's better to get something than nothing basically. So I'd rather get a DVD-R release than no DVD release at all. I'll give them that. But they should drop the price because it's not a standard DVD. It's not just a standard DVD or something like that. We're talking a poor quality formats, so they should already be dropping the price. Like I said, $10 per title sounds pretty good. And again, at least we're getting something, but they're way too expensive. And if they're going to release something on DVD-R, then they just don't release it to DVD because then it pisses me off. I don't know. Again, I'm losing my train of thought reading all your comments. So anyway, so I don't know. I have mixed feelings about DVD-R. It's cool, but it's not cool. And I'm kind of glad we're getting something at the very least, but I don't know. So, all right. Anybody have any questions or anything like that? I just wanted to kind of maybe field some questions and really just talk about why there's a gap here, because a couple people have comments asking, what's up with the gap? And I wanted to explain what was going on and what I was doing with that. And so any questions at all, because this isn't going to be a very long video if nobody asks any questions, because I don't really have anything else to show. Oh, I did want to say, though, I moved a lot of stuff up here into the rafters. I actually started taking care of, what's up, buddy? So these, I filled these in back here too. I don't really need to make more space. It's not like I'm like running out of room or anything like that, but I just started filling in some of these shelves with like DVDs instead. And I took all my, like obscure formats and stuff like that and put them up in the rafters. Cause I don't use them as often. I mean, how often do I watch an HD-DVD? Occasionally. But out of everything, my more obscure stuff is new movie library tour. No, I'm not doing a library tour right now. I'm just talking about stuff in the library. So I don't watch my more obscure formats as often. So I put them up in the rafters, and of course my VHS are still up there. Like my VHS clamshells are still up there, and all my betas up in like there as well. So I did that, and I'm tripping over stuff. All right, and there's Chevy. My son is terrified of him. I can't go anywhere near that. He just goes, no, and puts his like head in my shoulder. It's like the cutest and saddest thing at the same time. What will happen if you run out of room for like everything? People always ask me that question. What are you gonna do when you run out of room? What are you gonna do when you run out of room? Who knows what run out of room? It's still a big room. If I've made the old library, the one over in the condo, I made that work for a long time, and that is not a very big room. That is a tiny little room. and I made that work. The old library upstairs in the spare bedroom, I made that work for a while as well. So if I can make all that stuff work, I can make this last a long time. I already have ideas on things I'm going to do to make more room if need be. And it all depends on like how long physical media stays around. If physical media dies, then I'm going to be getting less and less. I'm still going to collect. I'm still going to be going to the yard. I'm going to be the guy going to the yard sales and the flea markets and stuff, still buying VHS tapes and DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff like that when physical media is dead. What's your most expensive item? I have no idea. So I will still be buying stuff, but obviously if physical media dies, I'll be buying less and less and less. And I'm sure that's years away, but still, in a few years from now, I probably won't be buying as much as I used to, simply just because if everything goes digital, there won't be much for me to buy, at least not to buy that I got to put on shelves. Not that I plan on buying very much to put in a digital copy library, because I'm not a big fan of the idea of digital copies. But we don't need to get into that. We don't need to get into my rants on why I hate things going digital and why I'm very much against it. What item in your collection is your favorite? Digital sucks. I agree. Favorite item in my collection? I think I know the answer to that. The problem is finding it. That's always the issue. Used to be right on the end. What did I do with it? This is the second time I've done one of these videos where I couldn't find a Laserdisc I wanted to find. I have no idea. Oh, here it is. I found it. This is my favorite right here. That is my favorite right there. Spice World on Laserdisc. I love this. I'm not going to shut it back in. I don't want to ruin it. But that is my baby right there. That I had to hunt that one down on the internet, of course. I had to hunt that one down. I paid like a little bit of money for that one too. Like I couldn't find a copy of it anywhere. And I had to order from some like website I really did not trust at all. It was a website I was like, do I want to give my information, my credit card information to this website? And I was a little iffy on doing it, but I was like, for the love of Spice World, I'm gonna do it. And I jumped on it. I bought it, and everything went fine. I didn't lose. Nobody stole my credit card information, and I got my Laserdisc. And it was in like great condition and everything too. They need to put Spice World out on Blu-ray though. I actually do have a high definition digital copy of it, so I can watch it in HD. But it's a digital copy, which I want it on Blu-ray, so I'm hoping maybe like for the 20th anniversary, which I think is this year? 2016, I believe, is the 20th anniversary of Spice Girls. So they really should put Spice World on Blu-ray. That'd be absolutely just amazing. I would love to see that. Hopefully we'll get something. All right, so again, any more questions, anything, anybody at all wants to know? Because if not, I'm going to go. Are you getting a 4K TV and Blu-ray player? Eventually, I do want one. You guys know me, I'm kind of a bargain hunter. This TV is actually pretty new, and I have a warranty on it, so it's kind of like, I don't see myself getting an HDTV, or a 4K TV, I should say, anytime in the near future, just because I would kind of be wasting money. I mean, unless maybe one of my TVs, we do have two big HDTVs upstairs. We have one in the bedroom and one in the living room. I guess if one of those go, because we don't have warranties on those, if one of those go, I can always take this one and bring it up there and then buy myself a new 4K TV. And I might get it for a little cheaper too, because I'm sure since I'm picking this one upstairs, the wife would obviously, join in on the cost of a new TV. I wouldn't have to pay for it all out of my pocket. So, do I like 3D? I do like Blu-ray 3Ds. This is a 3D TV. So, yeah, I would get a 4K TV, 4K 3D TV eventually. I do want to do that. The player, yes, I'm going to wait till they drop down in price. I'm not going to buy one right away, because if I buy one right away, they're going to be like ridiculous. I'll wait till they come down in price a little bit and I'll get one. And same thing with the discs. I don't see myself buying any like immediately, unless they're like a really good price. I'll probably wait for those to drop down in price too. So I will do it, but again, I'm a bargain hunter. I'm going to wait for everything to drop in price. And I'm watching a Green Day documentary right now about the making of American Idiot. So I'm going to wait for everything to drop in price, and then I'll do it. I want to. It's a format. I got to have every format like ever made, every cinematic format. I got to have them all. So, of course, I will definitely get it at some point. So, all right. Once again, any more questions Yes, no, maybe so. Because if not, I'm going to go. I love all my new decor. Alright, guys. Well, that looks to be about it. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here quick. I love these. Do you like just looking at your collection? I do. I can't tell how many times I just, like, before, like, bed or something, like, before I turn off the light, I just kind of walk around my collection and just, like, look at it, which I know is kind of nerdy, but, you know, it's my hobby, it's my passion, it's my love. Will you do a organized live video? Will you do a organized live video in your collection? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? Let me know. I do. I look around my collection sometimes because it's my collection. It's my hobby. It's my love. It's my passion. If you can't stand back and like look at your collection and go, yeah, then why are you collecting? You know, so I do. All right. So you gonna tell me more what you meant about that organized thing or no? If not, I guess we're done. I don't know. All right. So I guess that's it. So yeah, guys. So like I said, just want to come on here quick because some of you guys are asking me to get back on Periscope, and also wanted to talk to you guys about why this GAT was there, since I got a bunch of comments on that in a few videos ago. Just wanted to explain what was going on. So, alright guys, there you go. That is it. Hopefully I'll be doing some Periscope videos more in the future. One of these days I'm going to do like a Q&A video. I'm really going to like let people know way in advance I'm doing a video, and I'll do like a Q&A at some point. But unfortunately when I'm out and about, Periscope just isn't working. But it does work here in the library, and that's good. So, alright guys. That is it. So, have a good night, and I will see you guys all later. And I forget how to do this. I think I just swiped down. I forget. I'm still new to this Periscope. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.